Action. Welcome to another edition of News Bites here on Daily World Television. My name is Kal Korff and I'm your host. After the latest presidential debate in France between the two leading top candidates, they're the only ones that really matter in this race, it turns out that far-right candidate Marine Le Pen, she seems to have more lives than a cat does, has now, because of her performance in the debate where she won it handily, she's now surged ahead in the polls and is effectively tied or leading. If this trend holds true, because the election is to be held very soon, Le Pen will be the next president of the country of France. If she should win the big office in France, this means that this country will be just the latest to turn towards the far right. In Germany, Angela Merkel is trying to avoid a far-right takeover of her country and increasingly its various states. The reason this phenomenon is going on is because the EU, thanks to people like Merkel and, of course, the current government of France, who is so disliked that only about 5% of the French population like it. The issues of terrorism and illegal immigration have turned voters sour, not only to the idea of the EU, but the incumbent and typical governments. So they're willing to give the far right a chance because the far right is saying everything they want to hear, what voters want to hear. Also, the victory of Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton is considered another example of far right. Even though Trump is not far right, he's actually a more moderate Republican compared to the Republicans that are serving in Congress and the Senate, believe it or not. So, Le Pen at this point is the candidate to beat. If she doesn't make a mistake, and she's imploded many times in the past, including during this campaign, the election essentially, as of this reporting now, is hers to lose.